Okay, so let's see how to do up counter using JK flip-flop simulation in mobile phone. So for this, first we need to install this app, that is Logic Circuit Simulator Pro. So here is it. So I have already installed this. Now let's open this app. So now this is the app, and for the construction of new circuit board, fresh board, so we need to click on the right hand side bottom corner. We have a symbol, so on clicking that we used to get a circuit board. So press continue, and you can see here there is scaling 8, and that is horizontal scaling 8, 24, 32, 40, 48 like that, and vertical scaling 40, 48, 64, 80 like that. So now this helps us to see to indicate where we are in the entire circuit. So that's the thing. So for the construction of up counter we need 4 JK flip-flops. So for that, let's select those 4 JK flip-flops. So at the right hand side bottom corner you can see a symbol of AND gate. So on clicking that, we used to get what are all the components we need. So here all the components. So 2 input AND gate, 3 input AND gate, switch, button, generators, high, low. Low means ground, high means battery, power supply, and JK flip-flop, latches, 14 segment display and 7 segments in display. So we have many components. So but for the construction of for the construction of up counter, we need the 4 JK flip-flops. So let's click on the JK flip-flop. So in here we can see element successfully added. So for that, now we have to click onto the screen, that is circuit. So here is the place where we are constructing the circuit. So on clicking that, so we need to adjust JK flip-flop to certain position, and next again we need a few more JK flip-flops. So element added successfully. So click on any point of circuit. So here is the another thing, just slide the screen to the left and just adjust the other flip-flop, and gapping should be more. The space between the components should be more while constructing a circuit, so that we can see the circuit connections clearly, so that the connections will not overlap. And next another JK flip-flop in the same manner. So element added successfully. So just slide the screen, just move the click onto the board and just slide it. So spacing is very important. So here there is a red color line indicating they are all aligned in the same row. So next again the next JK flip-flop. So element added successfully. Just slide the screen, just place it. So finally we have JK flip-flop 4, 3, 2, 1. We have selected all the 4 JK flip-flops, and next thing we need is ground. So for ground we need low. So just click on low. So element added successfully, but it has to be facing in the upper direction, this ground. So for that, what we do is just rotate it. So at the top you can see single, multi, touch, connect, rotate. So it has been rotated. So I'll click once again. So it has been rotated. It is facing upwards. Now it's okay. So next we need battery power supply, that is high. So element added successfully. So just place it at the topmost corner, because we need to have many circuit connections. So next thing is we need a generator for a clock frequency generator. So here is the generator frequency. So 1 hertz, 1 kilohertz, 0.5, 40 hertz. So for the best display of the numbers, slowly clear display of numbers, 1 hertz is enough. So element added successfully. So just click onto the board. So here is it. So just place it here. And next what we need is hexadecimal display to see the numbers counting down. So we have to place it here. So before that, what we have to get is BCD 7. First we need to have BCD, because it converts binary numbers into decimal numbers. Here the output of flip-flop is 1 or either 1 or 0, which is nothing but it's in a binary format. So we have to convert this binary format into decimal format. So next we can select 7 segment display. Here we can see the numbers. So that's the thing. So we have selected all the components we needed for this simulation. So just place 2 fingers on the screen and just bring them together so that the screen gets minimized. So for maximizing, what we have to do is just place 2 fingers on the screen and move them apart so that it gets minimized. So for giving connections, let's minimize the screen. So for JK flip-flops, so here are all the components which we have selected. So while selecting the components and placing them, minimizing zooming out the screen is very important. Now we have to start giving our connections. So first of all, ground has to be connected to the AC generator. So for that, at the top you can see that connect, multi-touch connect. So just click on connect and just click on the 2 components dots where you have to connect. So generators dot and lows dot. So it has gone. So exactly on that you have to press. So we'll get like this. So the sliders helps us to slide while making components. So it's adjustment of sliding the components. So just done. After adjusted to required line, so after that we have to click on the any point of the circuit board. So they both are connected, so you can see blinking. So next what we have to do is we have to connect this clock to clock. Has to be here. This AC generators has to be connected to the clock of the first flip-flop. So let's connect it. So click on connect. So AC generators dot on first JK flip-flops clock. So we have connected, so it looks good. Just slide it. So you have connected it. Now the high has to be for the toggling action of the flip-flop, JK flip-flop, both J and K has to be high. So now what we have to do is we have to connect the J and K of all the flip-flop to the high. So let's start doing that. So click on high and then K of the first flip-flop. So just adjust it and see that the connections should not be mingled. There should be differentiation between 2 connections. So and next high to K J's. So just slide it. So both of them are connected to high. Now next again the same, the J and K of second flip flop has to be connected to high. So just click on connect high. Sorry, you have to press exactly at the dot. So high K of the second flip flop, just slide it. Sliding is very important here because the connection should not be mingled one with the other. So next again J J, yes of course. And so now J and K are connected to both. Again the same, high, click on high start and then K of the third flip flop. So here's the connection, and next connect high J of the. So here is the thing. So we have connected, and finally the last flip flop. So press connect high. We have to press exactly the dot of high and K of the this last flip flop. Just slide it, and next in the same connect high and K the flip flop. So you can see the first flip flop is blinking, whereas the other flip flops are not blinking because we have not given clocks to them. So from this we can see that we have given our circuit connection is good, is no mistakes. So now let's connect Q to the clock off. So Q of first flip flop to the clock of second flip flop. So now it starts blinking. So it indicates, so here the flip flop starts blinking when the output is 1. So you can see when the output is 1, Q is 1. So Q and J flip flop both are blinking at a time. So next, Q of second flip flop to third flip flop. Connect second flip flop's Q to third flip flop's clock. And again the same, connect the third flip flop's clock to third flip flop's Q to fourth flip flop's clock. So now all the flip flops are blinking only when the output is 1. Next, what we have to do is Q bar. So the Q bar of first flip flop has to be connected to, so this is the Q bar of first flip flop, it has to be connected to A of the BCD. Just slide it down because it is the least significant bit. The first flip flop's output acts as least significant bit, so it has to be connected to A. Now again same, Q bar of second flip flop to B. Q bar of second flip flop to B. Slide it down. So here's the thing, and next connect Q bar of third flip flop to the C. And next Q bar of fourth flip flop to the D. So here outputs we are getting, but first of all we have to connect BCD to hexadecimal display. Corresponding outputs has to be connected so that the segments gets blinking. So each one of the thing is for 7 segments. 1 2 3 4 5, there are 7 dots you can see at the output of BCD. So each one is for each segments blinking. So third one to this, then 44th one to this, and 5th one to E, and 6th one. So here we have here this connection is wrong. So in order to delete that, what we have to do is just click on that connection. So it gets selected, and at the top you can see cut, copy, paste, delete. So clicking on that, so unnecessary connections can be deleted in this manner. So again click on connect, and this, and finally last one. So 4 5 6 7 8 9 A B C D E F 0 1 2. So this is nothing but our up counter simulation. So we have successfully completed our up counter simulation. So I'm just minimizing it. So here's the connections. So in this manner we have connected constructor, we have done simulation. So after this, saving is very important. Here the name of this is project 6. So but we have to give name to this. So at the top right corner we can see 3 lines, so just click on it. So here you can see project name, just click on that, and here I'm giving it as up counter you with JK flip flops. So here's the thing, and save. On left side you can see save, just save it. So saved successfully, so just go back. So here is the up counter with JK flip flop, so I'm clicking that. So here is our, so we have successfully performed the simulation of up counter using JK flip flop.